Now we look up here to the main light, and you can see it right there. Now one thing about these little Honda Dios or Elites is that at night, and I've noticed this, okay, you can't actually see the light work, okay, or if you don't know if it'll work. And these do, after about 12 years, I got pulled over by a cop. He said, "You know what I pulled you over for?" I said, "No." He goes, "Your headlight doesn't work," and it was getting dark out. And I was going, damn, that's why I can't see at night. So what you should do every once in a while is take your hand and stick it over that light bulb when you're driving and see if it works. And the one thing is, your light will not come on, or your blinkers, until you've got the motor running. That's just how it works. So if you try and turn the engine on, and in the United States, you have to have the motor, you have to have the light working day and night. You have to. You can't. There's no off switch for it. It has to be on. All you have is a high beam and a low beam. And then of course you have all these wires going everywhere. I have to take all these wires off and change them out. It's really simple. I mean, if you're an electronics genius from MIT, it'd be just the simplest damn thing in the world. And then of course I've spliced bullshit into bullshit into bullshit, and I've probably grounded half the thing out, which I want everything to work right, like the blinkers and all that. But your electrics are very important to making sure that the bike runs right. You can also get a multimeter, and I think you can take a 4-year class in college and figure out how that works. I still can't. I got one. I still can't figure out how the damn thing works. But your electrics play a big part. Your throttle cable right up here. Now the routing of this, and you can see the throttle cable go down, 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 all the way down here. And you can also see how the bike wheel is turned right here. The throttle cable has to be mounted so that when you go like this, when you're going straight, and you put your throttle cable on there and everything's just going just beautiful, and all of a sudden you're going to turn, and you turn like this, and it snags the cable up here, and all of a sudden your carburetor races wide open and throws you off into a fence or something like that, and there's 3 cops just waiting for you to do that. It can make your day bad. So if you do your throttle cable, make sure that you have it run through your plastics down along your frame and not be snagged up. And your adjustments will be right here, up here, and right there. There's 3 adjustments on those, and that's a whole different deal. Now, if you're running a high-speed bike like I am, you want to have good grips. All right, normal Honda grips are about, if you look at my finger, they're about, you can see where they're about this long from here all the way over. They're not the full length. And what you want to do is get some really good full length. These are Italian. They're called Pro Grip. I really like those, and I'm going to have to get a new one to put on the new throttle to make it work. But if you're doing 70, 80 miles an hour, and believe me, it's really fun to go that fast. But one thing I will tell you, and I don't know about the TT riders that do it at 197 miles an hour, but at that fast, if you turn your head with an open helmet and say like sunglasses right there, it will blow the sunglasses right off your fucking head, and they're long gone. When you're going that fast, all you can do is duck down, look forward, and don't move your head. Because there's so much wind. I mean, it's a blast. It's really fun. Really, really fun. Next, we're going to get into problems with the drivetrain.